Well, you got to decompress and get away from the game for a little bit. Those guys have a lot more time than I will, obviously. I'll be right back into it in 2 days, but just get fresh, get your minds right, get your bodies right, come back with the notion that we're gonna make the playoffs.
How close are you to the point where you start worrying about the playoffs? Is that getting close?
Until you either make it or don't make it, that's when you worry about it.
Again, the Lakers one game under 500, just the second time a LeBron James team is under 500 this late into a season. The only other time came in his rookie year with the Cavaliers. So let's take it to the table on that. We all knew that there were going to be some bumps in the road as he comes to Los Angeles. Do you think this is worse than he was expecting?
This is far worse than everyone expected. And it's not because, oh, will the Lakers make the playoffs? I think it's when people looked at the talent, they looked at what they were able to do. And don't forget, we keep talking about on Christmas Day, they beat the Warriors and they were in 4th place in the Western Conference. And then all of a sudden, from that point on, in a month and a half, they are now below 500 and outside the playoffs.
Well, initially, the Lakers had one of the easiest schedules in the NBA, and they were healthy. LeBron James got injured. Lonzo Ball has dealt with injury. They had some suspensions earlier in the year. The schedule got a lot tougher. He misses 17-plus games. They have turmoil around the trade deadline. Now, all of a sudden, I took a lot of heat on this program when I said they're going to probably be on the outside looking into the playoffs. The Lakers are under 500 going into the break.
Correct. And there's still time for them to make that up. But how much of a factor do you think, all those young guys hearing their names in the trade talks, how much of a factor is that, do you think?
It's a major factor. Not only is it destroying the Lakers locker room, it's destroying the Pelicans locker room. You see how they played yesterday?
And the Celtics locker room.
And the Celtics
locker room.
Like, this is a real thing. Like, being a part of a team, it's a relationship. And when I understand that the level of trust and respect isn't there, I got to start looking out for myself in one way, shape, or form.
I understand that. Now, I can hear fans right now hearing you say that and saying, these guys are getting paid tons of money to be professionals, to go out there and play. Part of the job is hearing your name in trade speculation. They should be above that. What's the answer to that?
There is a way to hear your name in trade speculation. There's a difference between speculation and confirmation. All of these guys were confirmed that they were. No one was immune, and that means Rondo included. Rondo was on his way back to the Pelicans. All of these guys' names were mentioned, and unfortunately, because of the connection to LeBron, the connection to Clutch, all of that stuff, it kind of goes towards the leader.
Let me give you a different way to look at it. The Philadelphia 76ers did what the Lakers were talking about. Their deal with Anthony Davis was all out in the media.
Right.
Nobody talked about Tobias Harris going to the Sixers. Nobody talked about Jimmy Butler going to the Sixers. That's how you make moves.
Right.
They shouldn't be done through the media.
Porzingis to Dallas. No, none of us.
Nobody is the best in the business. Yeah. He wasn't promoting these deals before they happened.
Right.
Okay, so now when you start talking about it for public consumption and you go to Indiana and the crowd's chanting LeBron's going to trade you, it's out there now. And it's not like, oh, the young guys need to get off social media. It's at my workplace.
And so, very quickly, and we'll have more time to get into this, are they going to wind up missing the playoffs? Is this a team that will be outside of the playoffs?
I think the All-Star break is going to be good. If you ask me, can LeBron James lead this team through the final stretch and get them into the playoffs? I believe that LeBron can lead this team to the playoffs.
I'm blindly going to say yes, but I truly believe no. Okay. Just because they have LeBron James. I agree. Sacramento is playing harder. They're more disciplined. They're more focused. The best thing to happen to the Lakers' playoff chances is that the Clippers traded Tobias Harris.
That's Talk Show Host 101. Firmly take both sides. So,